let's move on. We saved Jules's Paris Saint-Germain for last. Group H, Paris Saint-Germain, who, just going to remind you, 17 goals scored in the first 3 games. And Mbappe has actually been the worst of the front 3, despite actually scoring a hat-trick in his last game. The old guys are back, at least for now. On paper, for me, they're far ahead of Juve, Benfica, and Maccabi Haifa. And I don't know, Jules. I know you're going to be cautious about this, but if they keep this up, the level that they're at doesn't reflect well on our friend Poch, does it?
No, you're right. It doesn't. I mean, they're very happy with the draw, and they should be. Or they're maybe not very happy, but they're happy. It could have been far worse. They worry about Juve and Allegri and how solid and how difficult they can make it for PSG and Angel Di Maria going back to Paris and facing obviously his old club. Benfica, with the very, very big Portuguese community in Paris, and Benfica fans, they're always special games. And then Maccabi Haifa is a really bad memory from 15 years ago in Paris, not just because they knocked us out, but also for what happened after the game between fans and the police. But it's a group that obviously they take every single day, where, again, if they play at the level that we've seen them so far this season, they're going to boss it pretty easily. It's always a PSG Juventus. It's always a good game and a special game. And I think it'd be interesting to see Galtier against Allegri and who gets the best out of the other manager. Because let's not forget, as good as this is the first time that Christophe Galtier as a manager will play in the Champions League. So it'd be very interesting to see how he copes with the pressure, with all the expectations. But yeah, PSG in a very good position in that group.
Galtier, of course, winning the French league a couple of years ago at Lille, and his reward was not coaching Lille the following season, when of course he moved on. Juve, horrific. Allegri's under a ton of pressure right now. They've had injuries. There's the Pogba situation. Chiesa's not going to be back until the new year, obviously. Rodri, am I exaggerating in saying that it's tight between Juve and Benfica, or do you still say Juve have to be favorites? They have to embrace the fact that their history says they have to be favorites over Benfica for that other spot?
Juve is my favorite. I think not only because of tradition or history. I think they have better players than Benfica. I know Benfica, they have a nice block, and I think it's the kind of team you could face that could make you fail in a bad day. But for me, Juve, I know what why Pogba is injured and all these guys, but I mean, they have enough squad to face Benfica and to win away and home. So that's why for me it's going to be the second. And then the PSG, I find it very interesting for Galtier, because he's going to debut on Champions League, and facing this competition with these kind of players that he has is going to be very, very positive for him in the way to see his evolution as a coach. I know from my people inside the PSG locker room, I know that the Jules have even more sources up there, but I know that they are delighted and really happy with Galtier. So if they get together, coach and the squad, I think PSG can make something really, really big and really massive this year in Champions League. So Jules, the trophy is yours. Come on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
About that.
Unless you face Real Madrid.
No, not again.
Only curveball I might throw in here is Maccabi Haifa, just in terms of, I know it's a stereotype, but I think it applies when you've got teams that are new to the Champions League, especially when it's a longer travel time to Israel and so on. Strange things can happen, points can be dropped, and reputations matter a little bit less. There you have it. That's our wrap. Thanks to Rodri and Jules for making this happen. Feel free to clip stuff and humiliate us when we get it all wrong come November.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.